Traveler, it's you! Find the Cheval Moran film fantasy? It's time, as I mentioned, of course, in the week for our
long term. We spend most of our time adventuring and we...
That's more like it. You've seen it all before. Anyway. As you can see, the Spinoza, that's upgrading. So, as we attract more guests, which will allow us to divide...
Kinda like playing... Think she just about gets it? Yep. You mentioned standardized...
Of course. If we're not careful, and others might pick to avoid confusion, we...
Wow! But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely...
hopefully it goes without that I also want...
Oh,
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. All right, then. Let's start with... Both of you see me...
Paimon has a
Great job, They'd be even but
out of their own pot.
That's right. The cost of the booth at Take Our Official... Many people have expressed in designing cushions based on her image. These cushions sounds after all. The more
Oh, Paimon.
Still, the same logic. Once we finish this, there's plenty of... Recruit once assigned.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human research? All right, time to... Looks like this particular employee is really getting...
In any case, running a theme park is a long-term project. We're just about... Whoever's mind building on this momentum. I've invited one. She'll be performed.
So, if
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location.
hey there, Scuff.
Oh, my.
I'd say
I'm guessing you want the traveler.
this is just imagine.
Now, here's the twist. To get the most based on research. So give me some. Now then, give me your hand. Your hand. A sword then. The shall be strength. All right, let's find. I've refined the sauce, the mint extract, but if you ask me, as I'm sure you've noted, as their boss, who knows? Outboost might even.
Oh, for several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work.
Then there's no.
That's a great idea. Looks like these theme lessons are ready to roll thanks to that theme dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
We should be able to.
That's right. An attraction will reach. When that happens, we. Whew,
Huh? Thinking about it, we have learned.
Oh, not it. But don't let that.
Whoa, from here on. It's been a few days. Ban on flying objects. Let's head over to the Palais Mermonia to see how Kakuku's doing.
Sorry, I did every-
Wait, so all you've been up to? Get out of here! Huh? Okay, so
Of course. Kukuku's not the...
It was nothing. These guys...
what's the deal?
After racking their... He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look different from your Atlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat. They were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics, but all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady. I snuck aboard, being carried along all the way to Font.
Boss, do we know if those will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it.
So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows. Are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant. Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Nice thinking, boss. This tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
Goes without saying, big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months...
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Could they be secretly smuggling precious items? I'll need to find a way to get... Let's go hear what... Say...
What was that sound?
Sure enough, they're a relic.
Boss, do we know if those Tanians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie.
That's right.
Are they merchants? If they come to Font scarred face, on closer inspection, could he have previous... Something feels off.
Nice thinking. This tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent rafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this. Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves. Sure enough, there are relics inside the box. Illegal to smuggle such items outside Natlan.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I guess you're right. Just worried I might have messed. Gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it out, show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is... Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security. So anyway... After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now,
I was completely focused on those smugglers, so I wasn't really paying passers-by.
Yeah, Kanichi.
in other words, the person who brought the gun
Oh dear.
sounds like Mr. Kakuku wants to
He said this elusive individual's actions are possible.
It's a good observation, I quite agree. However, we
It certainly seems like it was the only question.
Has something sprung to...
I just remembered a film I watched.
Huh? Oh, wow.
Hold on, let me just now, the traveler speculated that when they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell-
That doesn't merely happen in fact, if any...
Ooh. Wait. If the gun really went, does that mean they...
I agree. Selling off stolen goods is- Could we be dealing with a- And speaking of selling stolen goods, don't you think this looks more like a transaction?
So, bottom line, this was an individual.
Exactly. And it was the location, it's the last thing they would have- Not only is the area now packed with
That sounds like a...
Looks like your people better start rolling up their-
House.
Easy. The more routine we make it, and timing-wise, all we need-
So in that case, I may delegating this to...
Well, look,
You could always wait here-
thanks, but no thanks.
I wasn't aware- Speaking of pets... Yep, that's the plan.
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to say... Or?
You're the best, bro. Oh, that really is good news. Travelers, should we bring...
I shall leave him in your capable hand.
How?
What now?
Let's shake hands.
Fine by me.
Oh, nice.
Did you miss me, bro?
Cuckoo, you're...
Not you.
Hey, Gramps. And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all.
Get it away! Get it away from me! here, bro? Who are you calling bro? And to my face! I dare.
If you've got the energy, let's go find something to eat.
Eva.
Huh?
David, here you
Lose hope a how. Same standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game?
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that.
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you
Where's that sword?
Yeah.
Also, no such restaurant.
Anyway, thanks for looking after a how, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why you? Between the two, Cuckoo. Really? Wait, who are the other? The lost and found notice is up! Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim... Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Ah, hello, you two.
Have there been any developments? Okay, guess not. Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone would show up.
Special Patrol, open up!
Is there? What's going on? The Special Patrol?
I don't think that's who the...
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes! Let's go check it out.
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
What in the Tevat are you doing?
Oh,
One of his owners. But, bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Is this the person who saw on the boat?
somehow for starters, addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless...
Was there something wrong?
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's...
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and...
So, Roran, you see...
Yeah, so basically...
For real now? Oh, come on, bro. Auroran, be honest now. Were you...
No, it...
So it...
Of course. All right then. So here's what went down. This morning, Eve and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Lost. And we got near the... a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that but apparently...
You didn't manage to keep that...
It's fine.
So,
Yes, we were about to
Could it have been a...
Oh, maybe he...
No way.
Huh?
He's not going any...
keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of...
In that case, let's kinda catch that...
Wait a minute. First. Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, we're basically a household. What do you ask?
Would that...
Remember when I said that
If so,
it suggests that there are plenty. I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich. Oh, and if we'll empty the box, give it to Auroron, and then he can claim. I'll follow, check if anyone is watching. Anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I think this
So,
Well, not exactly undercover.
Roger that.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Auroron. Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Stop with the... Please, sir, I'm begging you. Me a favor and get this pet of yours under control.
The heck are you on about?
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about.
What the? This thing has a job? So in Natland, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called either. You're on your own now.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku. Master Kukuku. Lord Kukuku. I meant no offense, I promise.
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious. Interesting.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't...
Excellent.
After all...
So,
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool.
Please don't do this, my good sir.
Is in the balance?
If this means...
Because I watched that film with you. You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can... Enough?
More than enough.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you're discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia need to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story from...
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no tricks. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet. Instead, I find a construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are we?
No. Where? And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence,
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid
This is
fair? That makes so. All right, mister.
What does he mean? Oh,
Shh. Owing to your suspected involvement, a trip to the
okay.
It's very simple. Just reach out if we can their party by doing this. Have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two, dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Such a hassle, bro!
See, Mr. Kukuku knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're friends of the Traveler...
We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. And out of respect for we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes. In that case, I understand completely.
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help. Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
Wesley's back! Judging by your expression, it must be... Huh?
It went smoothly, on the whole.
So basically,
Patience will...
I get that.
Well, on top of that, so, if you ask me, he seems... cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way. His every move... Or maybe he'll cut his... at least Natlamp...
In that case,
Everyone, I have just briefed the Morishose Phantom on the situation. When that time comes,
We'll be waiting for the...
wait to see how it'll all turn out.
that unique aroma. I want. All right then.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, should horizons in the world below.
Whoa, is that? Oh, too surprised. Yeah, already, but when I saw you just now. Well, not long ago, in her letter, after that I'm done.
But with this many
Huh? There's an attraction over there called Movie Masterpieces, right? Some of those films have even been adapted.
So you're
Back in the collective of when closing time came around, I'd wait.
to be fair, that Fontanian plus if you just
In that case, but I'll need to. I promise to bring. Oh, and I also want. In that case. Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra. Hello, boss.
Wait a sec. Why does he...
Nothing like that. Arts that can.
It all sounds so...
And if it doesn't, smash the record. You can always try the weight trainings forever. All right, time to show off how fast I can.
That's right. Last thing you... Funnily enough, huh?
No need to worry about me, guys.
How was it? Did you get...
It was amazing. I'll focus on doing business this time.
Yep. You know...
That would. Seeing how would you like some fruit?
exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
This is order.
Under us.